New York is a city full of thrill and allure. It is a city of art that never sleeps, and a brilliant tapestry of countless cultures and races. It is a place where everyone is free to pursue their dreams.
We have them tonight for you guys live at the LOL Comedy Show.
And Jeong is there to make his dream come true.
오기가 확 오르면서 혼자 두고 봐라, 내가 쓰레기라고 했던 거를 좀 베스트로 만들어 버리겠다.
He is pursuing his dream of producing stand-up comedy shows in New York.
쉽지가 않을 거예요. 10년, 20년이 지나도. 미국이란 대부분 우리나라가 암만 브랜드 같이 높여도 그 선이 있어요. 어디까지 올라가겠다는 게. 근데 나는 욕심이 있고 그 선을 넘고 싶어요.
He who loves New York and comedy dreams of offering joy and laughter to millions. It's the first comedy show of the 2008 season, and the cast and crew are busily getting ready. They rented out a hotel ballroom in order to film the live comedy show. Nothing is ready yet, and Jeong is calmly but busily running about.
Once we make a cable, we pretty much like easy to set up. And normally we have a hard time to do the cable. To make the cable as soon as possible and use the gaffer tape and make it work, then we do stuff. So do that cable thing first.
Okay, great. Awesome.
You got tons of cables here.
Sure. These are all the DNCs, or they're...
Yeah.
He's a man who always backs up his words with action. He's the producer and director of tonight's show. He is in charge of the show, which is set to begin at 7:30 p.m.
많이 안 좋았죠. 왜냐면은 우리가 2-3주 전에 미팅을 했었을 때는 2시에 이제 모든 것이 다 비고 이제 완료가 되겠다고 했는데 지금 상황에 와서 보니까 저기는 아직까지 미팅이 4시 반, 5시 반에 끝난다고 하고 결국에는 반밖에 셋업을 못해 5시 반까지 전에.
It's almost 4 p.m., but the preparations are far from complete. And to make matters worse, there's a problem with the equipment.
Say they have to be shooting at 7. Everything has to be ready at 7, so they get all the crews in here, lighting, audio, scenery, the tables and everything. So they want everything done at 7, so sometimes it gets a little crazy.
Finally, the stage is set up in the middle of the ballroom. And Jeong and the crew step up their efforts to prepare for the show.
That's the problem. Should be just enough. Or get it dead center. It would be much better if you go closer. Now the way that we get around that.
What he's saying is, and correct me if I'm wrong, if we move all the points that are far, they need to be much closer, and this needs to be dead center instead of center.
There is a problem with the lighting, and people look to Jeong for help. Jeong is the only foreigner on the crew of the show, but every part of the show requires his attention.
Works very hard, very hard, very hard. Determination is very high. Very different than American. Determination is very high, very strong. Okay, very strong. Whether it's 1 hour of work or whether it's 100 hours of work, does not matter to him. work is very strong.
I love working with him. It's really great to work with him because he's, he tells you what he wants to do, and if you have any questions, he's always there. He's really thorough. He's very good to work with. So.
Jeong not only plans the show, but meticulously inspects every detail. This is the way he works.
Check.
This is the green room that has been set up in a hallway. All the comedians that will appear on the show have arrived. The comedians seem quite tense as they wait to perform. The stage, camera, and lights are ready, and the show finally begins.
We have them tonight for you guys live at the LOL Comedy Show. So give it up to that. Put it up, put it up, put it up. Put it up, put it up, put it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. In a free country, I have to watch what I say. Like, you're being so...
The audience responds to each comedian's live act with laughter.
Montreal.
The Laugh Out Loud Comedy Show is an American stand-up comedy show.
How y'all doing? Hey, everybody! Wow, beautiful people! Come again?
But unlike most stand-up shows which only rely on the acts of comics, this is a planned show with 13 episodes each season, and New York's cultural diversity is presented. Jeong, who is the producer and director, also creates the show's various characters and comes up with ideas for the act.
You guys are having a great time. Thank you guys for coming out to the Hello. Your host, imagine. Are you guys having a good time so far? That's what we're talking about. I'm ready to bring on the next comedian. Are you guys ready?
It's bigger. We have more people. We have top comedians. It's being filmed, so we there's certain things that is much different from a comedy club. Comedy club, you get there and they tell you, give me 15 minutes, and you wait your turn. It's your turn. They call you. You go up there. You give them 15 minutes. Here, on the other hand, it's like you gotta wait for the tech, lighting, make sure everything's okay, and bring professionalism.
The Laugh Out Loud Comedy Show is a successful show which is being exported to Canada, England, and Africa.
Just try my brother.
It's the next morning, and Jeong is already busy answering phone calls. His empty kitchen reflects the fact that he's a 31-year-old single male. He eats cup noodles for breakfast. He's been living in New York for 8 years now, and there's something he longs for on mornings like this.
우리나라 사람들은 이제 정이 있잖아요. 한국 사람들은 그 소주잔 한 잔 딱 하면은 너 내 동생이고 내가 너 형이고 친구야 그게 있잖아요. 근데 그렇게 쉽게 되잖아요. 그리고 유지가 잘 될 때도 있고 술자리에서 이제 기분 좋게 그럴 수만 있고. 근데 미국에는 그런 게 별로 없어요. 없어서 그게 잘 보면은 좋은 점도 있고 나쁜 점도 있는데 그게 처음에 딱 느껴졌을 때 아 이런 게 좀 틀리다 그런 게 좀 느껴졌어요.